Hey everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Let's cover some topics here that slid into the weekend and I didn't get to last week about conference realignment. Of course, the Pac-12, soon to be the Pac-10, is determined to stick together. I think it's nice. Friendship is nice. But without USC and UCLA, is it really viable? It's not much of a TV product. Fox, their current TV partner, said adios. We don't want any part of this. And that's a intriguing story. And the Pac-12 is looking at the Big 12 and saying, see, they survived by adding, non-Power 5 schools. We'll just do the same. Well, here's the two problems. One, the Big 12 picked the best ones. They clearly picked the most value out there. And while there's some good remaining schools that are even in the western part of the United States, they surely do not meet the academic standards of Cal and Stanford. There's no way they're inviting Boise if academics is important, or UNLV, or Fresno, or those Hicks in Fort Collins. No, there's no way. Maybe San Diego State. And only in the Pac-12 could you come to the conclusion that adding San Diego State answers losing USC and UCLA. Look, I'm not a Pac-12 educated guy, so it's hard for me to quite do math, but they're projecting that the Big 12 new media contract will be worth at least $57 million a school. And the Pac-10 contract without those two LA schools will be worth about $25 million. I think my Big 12 education tells me that the Big 12 might be twice as valuable as a football conference, but I don't know. I'm just a dolt from the Big 12. I think eventually a couple schools will join the Big 12 out of the Pac-12. It's inevitable. I mean, after all, the numbers don't lie. Oklahoma State and Baylor played in the Big 12 title game 1 year ago, or a few months ago actually, and their ratings exceeded those from the championship games of both the ACC and Pac-12. Combined. And the American Conference game between Cincinnati and Houston, two future Big 12 institutions, also beat the Pac-12. Look, nobody's going to really want to join your conference. The Titanic couldn't sell tickets after it hit the iceberg, and you just hit your iceberg. I think a couple schools will probably agree to join the Big 12, and now I kind of hope that it's just two from the Pac-12. Let's just say Arizona and Colorado. They seem to not be looking down their noses, which is interesting being Colorado. But won't that be ironic if Boise State joins the Big 12 and ends up making more TV revenue than the Pac-8 schools that are still existing? It's coming, and it's fun to watch.